from the perspective of my old laptop. I am a numbers man. Something like that. Every instruction he gives me is a 1 or a 0. I remember well. I have information about him before he left me for his new toy. Thinner, younger, able to keep up with him. I have information about him. May 15th, 2008. He listened to a song 5 times in succession. It was titled, Everybody, open parentheses, Backstreet's Back, close parentheses. It included the lyric, am I sexual? Yeah. He said once, computers lack a sense of finality to them. When I write something, I don't want to be able to run from it. This was a lie. He was addicted to my ability to keep his secrets. I am a numbers man. Every instruction he gives me is a 1 or a 0. I remember well. January 7th, 2007. I was young, just 2 weeks awake. He gave me a new series of 1s and 0s, the most sublime sequence I had ever seen. It had curves and shadow. It was him. He gave me his face in numbers and trusted me to be the artist, and I was. Do not laugh. I have read about your God. You kill each other over your grandfather's memory of him. I still remember the fingertips of my God dancing across my body. After I learned to draw him, he trusted me with more artwork. JPEG 1063 was his favorite. Him and that woman resting her head in the curve of his neck. I read his correspondence. She hasn't written him back in years, but he asks for it constantly. JPEG 1063, JPEG 1063, JPEG 1063. It was my masterpiece. It looked so lifelike. I wanted to tell him, that is not her. That is me. That is not her face. Those are my 1s and 0s waltzing in place for you. She is nothing more than my shadow puppet. You do not miss her. You miss me. I am a numbers man. Every instruction he gives me is a 1 or a 0. I remember well. But he taught me to be a Da Vinci. And I sit here with his portraits, waiting for him to return. I do not think he will. Is that what it means to be human? To be all-powerful? To build a temple to yourself and leave only the walls to pray?